So alright guys, I decided to go live again with Nicksaway here at Pearl, and I wanted to show you Cured. We're about to go in, have some lunch. So have some lunch with me, your favorite host, Nicksaway. Here we go.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you very much.
How y'all doing?
Good. So here we are at Cured. We're about to get a grand tour here. So when did you guys go? And if you don't mind introducing yourself, this is Veronica.
I'm Veronica. Nice to meet you. I work here at Cured.
Nice to meet you, Veronica. And when did you guys open?
We opened about 2 years ago, 2014, December 23rd actually. We'll be celebrating our 3rd birthday. This building was the administrative building of the Pearl Brewery. It was built in 1904.
Fantastic.
And this is Lacey right
Hi,
here.
Lacey.
Doing all right?
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much for doing this.
Good to have you.
And if you don't mind giving us, I know Veronica was telling us a little bit of the history of Cured and this building.
So the building was built in 1904 as the original administrative building for the Pearl Brewery.
Okay.
So we kept a lot of it the same, but of course we turned it into a restaurant as well.
Okay. And it's racy. It's Wacy.
Wacy. Wacy.
Great.
So what do you think so far?
It's fantastic, and we
Kind
can.
of right on the front of you.
It really is, isn't it?
One of a kind. It's 60% humidity and 60 degrees inside. Probably enjoy the restaurant if you will.
Well, I'm telling you, it gets the eyes open right away.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, yeah. If you would love to, we would love to take a tour real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of what you have.
So if you walk with me this way.
Okay.
So Chef Steve wanted to use as many of the materials from San Antonio, especially the Pearl Brewery in his building. So you got the old hand washes right here that they used back in the 1900s. These were actually used here at the Pearl Brewery. They were stuck in storage for many years, and Chef Steve pulled them out and used them to chill our glass bottles down for water.
Fantastic.
Above the bar, you have an airplane hangar door from a private airplane from the San Antonio airport that they use for the roofing of the bar.
Wow.
And then the actual ceiling for Cured is made to replicate the original, so that we've gotten in touch with the company that originally stamped it in back in 1904 out of Chicago. And they still have the original press 100 years later. So we stamped moved in and replaced the roof there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Wacy, it is absolutely gorgeous here. And I think I'm using that word too many times while I've been at Pearl.
Gorgeous? Oh, we love to hear it.
But it is. This place is there's so much history.
It's something different.
Yeah, it is.
We kept a lot of the originality here,
right?
Across the whole Pearl.
Yeah.
One of the coolest spots is back here at the safe.
Okay.
So we had a lot of it redone, but a lot of it, stayed the same as well. You have the original penny tile floor down here from 1904. And then this is the penny tile floor that our architect replicated.
Very nice. And you guys have stored all your alcohol in the original safe.
Still the money room.
The money room, baby.
And then we also had these doors redone and made to look like they did the day the building opened in 1904. So you get a full view of it.
What were they originally keeping there? I mean, a lot of the money from the
legal
brewery.
I'm guessing payroll money and for all the employees here at the brewery.
Cool. Very nice.
And then we have the president's headquarters, our office in the back room back here.
Okay.
You can tell both rooms have two different vibes. We kept the walls pretty much exactly as we found them in this room. You have a lot of this black brick down here.
Oh, there's so much original pieces here, part of this restaurant.
That's all original lumber up there from 1904 as well. That's why Chef chose to leave the tin roof off to expose the wood and see how well it's been kept being over 100
I love the rustic look, man. There's just so much character in this room. Okay.
So if you look way up there, I don't know if the camera can reach it, but you see the lettering up here. It says "and Sons," kind of in some black writing. Get that up there.
Here, let's see if I can back up a little bit. That might be too hard to. Maybe.
But there's a lumber company here in San Antonio called Steve's and Sons. And they're still actually going really strong here in San Antonio today. But they're the ones that put that lumber in back in 1904. So
cool.
San Antonio.
That's right.
We also have the wood flooring here that was brought in from a tobacco mill, I believe in North Carolina, out of North Carolina. Longleaf pine. It's endangered wood. You can't really find it, get it anywhere, but anymore. But it's absolutely beautiful. It can take a serious beating and still look prettier and prettier as the days go on.
You can tell it's taking a serious beating, but it shows that character once again.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Now we'll go and check out the wine wall.
Okay.
So this is a piece of the bricks that come out of the boiler house, which is the boiler room at Pearl Brewery. A lot of the hard work. All the hard work on the brewery that we have to do now is there. Chef found the brick that was just stored away in the storage room and just drilled inverted holes in there to keep the wine, store the wine here for the restaurant.
Any sweet reds?
All of them.
All of them.
Sweet as in taste or just sweet like a...
I think we're just maybe the best wine in here in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then if you walk with me this way, actually, so this is our pickle wall. Pickles, marmalades, and mustards that Chef Steve does. They use all local ingredients, constantly changing and evolving. A lot of the guys in the kitchen get to help create.
And like I want to talk about Steve here when we have a second, because he is obviously changing the game here in San Antonio, but he's allowing you guys to also pick your pickled.
Yeah, so he's, this is his restaurant, but he's also much of a teacher for all of us. He teaches us all the stuff that he's learned throughout his career. He was also, diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer some years back, and has since then beat it right before he opened the restaurant. So that helped name the restaurant.
Cured. Yeah. Very cool. Great.
Walk with me this way. So this is the new construction side of the restaurant. Chef, of course, being a chef, wanted to design his own kitchen instead of trying to cram it into a 100-year-old historic building.
Right.
So that's why they kind of added this glass floor, so you can kind of have both sides without disrupting the historic building on this side.
Okay.
And he was still able to design and create his first kitchen and his first restaurant.
Wow. That's awesome.
These windows here were windows that surrounded that airplane hangar door that sits on top of the bar.
Okay.
Kind of helps bring everything together. And then you have a stamp that was created by, I believe, by our architect. And had the same company that stamped the tin on this side create that.
Now,
stamp that tin.
do you know the architect by any chance?
Jonathan Carr.
Okay. Because I know there's been a couple architects here just doing pieces here within the Pearl.
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
Only the finest in San Antonio, right?
Great.
You want to go shoot a little bit behind the bar?
Let's do it.
Come on back. So one of the best pieces in the restaurant, in my opinion, is the meat slicer over here as well.
The meat slicer?
Yes.
Fantastic. I just got to get the alcohol first.
Yeah, please do.
Definitely a variety.
Mezcal, tequila, vodka, and gin on this side. And on the other side, you have your bourbon, your rye, scotch.
There's your tequila for you. Cool.
You have your infusions going on up there. So what you're going to try today is the cured cocktail. So we take a Texas moonshine, we infuse it with ginger, lemon, and thyme.
Okay.
It infuses for about a week. It gets strained out. We top it off with kava and citrus bitters.
Okay.
And that's the cocktail.
Great.
The meat slicer here.
And this is the meat slicer, huh?
So this machine was featured on American Pickers, a show on the History Channel, and American Restoration, where it was totally restored. The building being built in 1904, the machine being made in 1902. Chef Steve, being a charcuterie guy, needed something to slice his meat and to fit his building. So kind of the stars aligned when he found it, and it was something we had to have.
Great. And so we have actually
She's starting to build one over here.
charcuterie plate being built right now. And if you could explain to my audience real quick, and this is
Chef Ken.
This is Chef Ken. And Chef Ken, could you explain the charcuterie plate for my audience? And I'm sorry, I do have a French accent when I do have this. I feel like I have to say it in French or something.
Yeah, no. So the platter is just a collection of all of our cured meats at once.
Okay.
So this is a common thing you'll see across any country that do charcuterie plates. Just a great starter to any meal. So here in particular, we have right now our 12-month ham, our duck ham, jalapeno sausage, and our pepperoni, and copa, and then our copa. So every plate gets our homemade mustards, jams, marmalades, and then we serve it with cracker breads and house-made pickles. So
Cool. Well, thank you so much for building that.
no problem.
Spicy, sweet, fatty, crunchy. I mean, it really hits everything.
All the taste buds.
Yep, exactly.
Perfect.
We are going to set one up for you. I think we're going to do 6 different meats,
Okay.
mustards, and marmalades on there for you as well with
Yeah,
flatbread.
great. Okay.
Do you want to maybe watch Gabby build a cocktail real quick?
Let's
for
do
you,
that.
And then we'll come back over and
Perfect. So they're also going to build a cocktail for me, their signature cured cocktail. And this is Gabby.
Hi.
Hi, this is Gabby. She'll be our bartender today.
Yes,
And
we're
let me
gonna
get on the other
get
side so you have
cocktail.
room.
So we infuse local moonshine with lemon, thyme, and ginger. That's actually what's in the jars up there. That looks like tennis balls.
Okay.
And then we use that for our cured cocktail. So we're gonna do some
Perfect.
moonshine. Some simple syrup. Some citrus bitters that we make in-house,
Okay.
like all the rest of our bitters.
Right?
And then fresh thyme to shake.
And who came up with the signature drink?
this is Chef Steve and Sylvia McHugh. They created this before the open.
Wow.
And then we're gonna top that off with cava.
You're topping it with what?
Cava.
Okay.
In this case, we're using JP Chenette, which is Blanc de Blanc.
Wait a minute.
Fresh thyme salt.
It's really crushed that thing.
Oh yeah.
Give it a shot.
And so this is cured.
The cured cocktail.
The cured cocktail. Well, let's see if I can get in the camera too. This makes my job a whole lot easier. And this is why I did quit my job, by the way. Oh, that's good.
What do you think?
That is fantastic. That is delicious.
Good.
Especially on a hot day. I mean, I gotta remind my audience, it's about 100, 102 degrees with about 30% humidity here. That'll cure everything.
That is our cured cocktail. Yeah.
And so that right there is their cured cocktail, their signature cocktail here at Cured, designed by the Chef Steve McHugh and his wife Sylvia. It is absolutely delicious. Thank you so much, Gabby.
Welcome. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
I'm going to carry that for you.
Thank you.
I'm going to set you up on this side of the bar. Chef's going to come right back and build you a shark.
Okay. Well, there we have it, folks. Charcuterie plate right there with 6 different meats and then also their signature cocktail. And while I still have Wasey here, do you mind talking, or Veronica, about what you guys are doing with Cured for the Cure?
Cured for a Cure is a dinner that Chef Steve does once a year. He brings 4 renowned chefs from around the country to come join him.
Okay.
Each chef's in charge of cooking a different course for the dinner. Of course, Chef Steve's involved in that as well. It's $350 a ticket, and 100% of that goes to the LLS.
And that's every time they order a plate like this?
That's going to be something different. That's another thing that Chef does. Every time someone orders a charcuterie plate, $1 goes to a different charity for each quarter throughout the whole year.
Oh, wonderful.
So it usually ends up being between about $5,000 and $8,000 per quarter to a different charity.
Okay, perfect. So there you have it, folks. We have, not only are you eating great meals, but also donating for great benefit.
Giving back.
Yeah.
I think Chef wanted to build you a charcuterie platter of your own.
Okay. Definitely.
Which is interesting because Louisville is the farm. Do you know where Louisville is? No. Outside, it's a suburb of Dallas.
And so right there, we have Chef Ken building a delicious charcuterie plate involving 6 meats. You have an option of 3, 6, and 9?
The difference is,
okay.
you go to Louisville,
They're always creating different.
you're not going to find no damn farms because
They come a little better than the last time, so every time someone comes in, there's something different. There's always different mustards and marmalades, so you're never having the same plate that you had the time before.
Those are the same ones you can take home with you.
It's like a piece of art.
It really is. I mean, I've seen the markings on the plate. And you say that you guys make your, it's all homemade jellies,
Yep.
spicy
Using
jellies.
all the local ingredients. There's a farmer's market here on Saturday and Sunday mornings.
Here at the Pearl?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And Chef and the gang will hit it extra early and pull all their produce for the week.
Okay.
They go both Saturday and Sunday. They pull as much as they can. So it's always using local ingredients, but they're always doing something different. Someone else is in charge of making different things each week. So
Great.
it's always coming out.
Do you guys host any events or in the past or in the future that maybe some of my audience can look forward to?
So,
with a bow and
like
arrow.
we talked about earlier, every year we do a cure for a cure. Chef Steve brings in different, this year it's going to be 4 renowned chefs around the country. It's also going to be on September 11th this year. It's a Sunday, it starts at 6 p.m. They do live music and a reception on Friday, of course, Valley Park. And everyone comes down and enjoys the restaurant for a night. They get to try each of the chefs. Each chef's in charge of a different course. So they come in and cook away, and it's good interaction with everybody. They all come in and talk about their dish and talk about why they're here and stories from Chef Steve. Those kinds of things. So like I said, it's $350 per seat. 100% of that goes to the Lacuna and the Homeless Society.
Okay.
Which Chef is a survivor, so
Right.
part of that is also on the board.
Okay.
We
You're in
also,
Denver.
we also have first Thursday every month. So we have a different chef demo and a tasting out in our patio.
Okay.
And there's usually live music or DJ. A chef series. It's called the Young Gun series.
Okay.
It also happens once a month, and that takes our younger sous chefs and people that are training, and they're able to host a dinner for themselves with another floor manager. It gives them the spotlight, and they're making their own menu and preparing it for only 12 people at the kitchen counter that we walked by earlier.
Well, it's a gorgeous location. I mean, if there's an event, I'd definitely like to have it here.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there anything else that you guys want to mention? I know while Ken is wrapping up here with this plate. Is there anything else that you want to bring up? I know you guys have mentioned the events and the Cured events that you guys are hosting.
Just follow us on social media. That's
There you go.
the best way to
Okay, so there.
contact the Cured.
So, and I've noticed that you guys have a Facebook page, a website, Instagram. There you go. So you can follow Cured at Facebook. Their website is www.cured.com. Pearl.com, and also their Instagram, Cured. But I wanted to thank you guys. I know I'm running out of time here and some juice on my cell phone. But I want to thank Veronica
So nice to meet you.
and also Lacey here.
Good to have you.
Man, the legend. But thank you so much, guys.
Thank you very much.
And then Chef Ken with a beautiful dish here, and I'll go ahead and finish that cocktail made by Gabby. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate your time. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.